I'm John Shambi. And Singy, here in Philadelphia, the hometown fans are excited.
This is one of the best places to play when you're playing well. No one more passionate than these Philadelphia Phillies fans. And this ballpark's still one of the most beautiful parks in all of baseball.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. So just about set now. And our pitcher in this game, Zach Wheeler. Always a treat to watch, one of the best starters in the sport, Singy.
Well, that 12-6 curveball explodes out of the hand, and because he's able to throw the high fastball at the top of the strike zone for a strike, hitters commit to that pitch, and before they know it, they're swinging over the top of that curveball.
Here's the left fielder, Jarren Duran. And that's through there for a strike. And we're underway. Comebacker to the mound. The throw to first. One out in the top of the first. Okay, let's check out the lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
One down, base is empty. That misses, and it's 2-0. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever, if they do at all.
That just missed. He walked him on 4 pitches.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
Now it's Devers at the plate. Check swing, called strike. Devers, a former All-Star, hitting third in the lineup, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Strike 2.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Outside. Now 1-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Outside low. And the count now even up.
2-2 the count.
Next offering misses down and away. Swinging at ball 4. That was off the outside edge.
It's a good breaking ball there, just off the corner where you can't really do much damage, but it's close enough to where you've got to protect, and he just couldn't find a way to fight it all.
Tristan Casas up next for the Red Sox. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
All ones the count.
And a foul ball. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And the Red Sox leave one. And now it's the Phillies' turn. No score. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in Philadelphia, and towing the slab in this one, Garrett Crochet.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
We go to the bottom of the first. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Kyle Schwarber. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
This is a batter who clearly performs better in day games. I don't know why, but his numbers generally back it up.
High fly ball out into left center field. Durant makes the grab, one away.
Batting second.
And time now for the Phillies lineup. And it's clear the most important job they have today is getting to the starting pitcher early and often.
No doubt about that. That's the best way to disrupt a game. But can they do it? Certainly something for us to pay attention to in this one, partner.
Trey Turner at the plate. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average. But one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. And ball one. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
One out, base is empty. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. So a man at first. And now for the Phillies, Bryce Harper. That one not close. 1-0. Turner runs. That's in for a strike. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
Having a good lead is so key when you're stealing bases, even if you've got great speed. But if you don't have great speed but can get an extended lead and a good jump, you can steal bases on a catcher who can really throw it. That's a nice job right there.
Here's the pitch. Runner goes again. There's a ball, and it throws off line, safe at third. Turner takes his lead at third with one away. That one way inside.
Get ready for some action here. Good RBI guy at the plate. Runners in scoring position and a hitter's count.
And ball four, two aboard.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Batting fourth, right fielder, Nick Castellanos.
Runners in the corners here, one away. Nick Castellanos at the plate now. First offering, runner goes, swing and a miss. The throw, tag, and he's out.
Kind of a gamble right there. They're trying to stay out of the inning-ending double play possibility, but now 2 outs, and it gets a little tougher to drive in the run from third.
Next pitch misses, ball one. No score yet, but a runner at third with 2 away. Swings and misses, struck him out.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Top of the second, Joe stepping in for Boston. Trevor Story. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor. In there at the knees for a strike.
I was always told it's hard to take you off the field when you play really good defense, especially at a premier position, and that's what he does.
This ball's chopped on the ground, and that goes foul. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Well, he made pretty quick work of him right there. You look at the sequence, everything down at the knees and below. And some guys are good low ball hitters, but right there, they clearly had a plan to pound that part of the zone, and he wasn't able to put up much of a fight.
Next is the designated hitter, Masataka Yoshida. And that's too high.
The hitting's going to come around. He's going to figure it out. But right now, his big asset is the way he plays the game on defense.
Right through there for a strike. Assigned to home plate duty is Ricky Holiday.
Boog, and something I've heard players saying about Ricky's strike zone is how he will call the high strike. That could be something that's tough to deal with, especially if you've got a pitcher out there coming at you with high velocity.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Swing at a ground ball and foul ball. Got him. Ricky Holiday with the call. 2 down, bases empty. And stepping in for Boston, Wilyer Abreu. Yeah, that's fouled off. Two outs, bases empty. Next offering is in for a strike.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Castellanos moves on it. And that's the 3rd out. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back at Citizens Bank Park, and now it's Alec Bohm.
3rd baseman, Alec Bohm.
Crochet back to work. That's in there. Strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Just missed.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touching it.
That's the 3rd. Devers whips it across. 1 up, 1 down.
Batting 6, left fielder, Max Kepler.
Now batting Max Kepler. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. Nowadays, with advanced metrics and increased use of moving the infielders around, defense isn't necessarily about making errors. Are you able to get to the ball? Are you able to position fielders where hitters hit the ball, but within the new shift rules? Swing and a ball popped in the air, and it falls. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Batting 7.
Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely, and that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
1 gone, runner at first. And digging in for Philadelphia, JT Realmuto.
And an area that goes unnoticed is the coach that's responsible for positioning, and then the research person that's providing the information. So what we're seeing in baseball, so many more people behind the scenes that are contributing to this.
There goes the runner. And that one fouled off. Back when you played, it wasn't the empirical data we have now. It was a guy with a ruler and a diamond taking a colored pencil and drawing a line where he thought someone had hit. Bregman on the run, throw to first, and very nicely done for the out.
Batting 8th, second baseman, Bryson Stott.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. This is Bryson Stott. And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-1. And that one is lifted in the air. And that is that. Phillies strand one. We'll move to the third with no score. On to the third inning, and now it's the catcher for the Red Sox, Connor Wong. First offering, and it just misses. And another ball. That's a strike, attacked with the sweeper.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Ball 3.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Batting 9th, center fielder, Cedar
So up next,
Rafaela.
Cedar Rafaela. Off the mark there, and it's 1-0. Wong aboard here at first with nobody out. And now 2-0.
And that's a pitch early in this game. He needs called for a strike. Struggling with command issues. He's got to get a little help from the umpire.
Just missed.
3-0.
Kicks and fires. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but you know his
left
confidence
fielder,
should still be
Jerry
high enough to
Durant.
get out of this, but he's going to have to buckle down right here.
Durant up to bat next. Lays off for a ball.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. That's a strike. First and second, no outs. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Fights that one away, still 1-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
The 1-2. Good eye in that spot.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
2-2. Got him. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Well, big strikeout right there, and maybe a little controversial with the call. I think he got a little bit of favor on the mound, no question about it. It's not exactly what you want to see in a big spot like that, and I'm sure there's some chirping going on from the dugout, making it clear that wasn't his best call behind the plate today.
Here's Alex Bregman. He reached on a walk his first time. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Fought off foul. And that one upstairs, ball one.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
2 on, 1 out. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Top of the third, no score. And just misses with that one.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
Good job to fight that one off. That's way outside. Ball 3.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
And that'll load the bases.
Gosh, another walk in this one. Man, he is having some real issues with control.
So bases loaded with 1 away. Here's Rafael Devers. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. And that one a little below the knees. And that is ball 1. And another ball.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
That's in there. And it's 2-1.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
And fouled off.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
In the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish. 1 out, bases full. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Kepler coming on. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. Out number 2.
Up next for the Red Sox, first baseman Tristan Casas.
Here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Tristan Casas. He's 0 for 1. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
Strike two, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. Two outs. See ya! Strikes him out for the second time today. Red Sox leave him loaded. Still no score. And we're back as we go to the last of the third. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate.
Brandon Marsh.
Right through there for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Gets a swing and a miss with the sweeper.
0-2.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Now this is in the air down the line. Duran brings it in, and there's one down.
Now batting, designated hitter.
So the batting order turns over. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Fly to left his first time. There's a strike.
Well, you got to find a way to catch up to that pitch.
0-1.
Perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate the stride. That one came in hot, but right down the middle, you're saying to yourself, how did I miss that pitch? Got to make a quick adjustment.
And that
0-1.
misses. And now it's even 1-1.
One strike.
Comes up empty. That's strike two.
1 ball, 2 strike.
Swing and a ball ripped right field. And that one back. And that one is gone. And the Phillies take the lead. It's 1-0.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Here's Trey Turner. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Swung on, belted. That one's carrying. Going, gone. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they tack one on the board. It's 2-0.
Wasn't fooled on the first pitch at all. He squared it up right away. Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
And now here is Harper. And that's in for a strike.
0-1's the count.
In the air, left field. Duran sizes this one up. Hauls it in for the out. 2 away now.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Nicholas Castellanos. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
Establishing both ends of the zone is critical. Most times guys are wanting to get hitters out down, but if you can get them to look up, get a called strike, that's going to make that strike zone a lot bigger.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
No ball,
Two strikes to a guy who's already 0 for 1 with the punch out, the only guy in the lineup with that strikeout, but you can't get too relaxed. You still got to make good pitches to get him out.
Next
ball,
offering way off the plate.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
That one missing inside. Swings and misses. Blew the express right by his bat for strike three. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. And it's 2-zip. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in Philadelphia, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And set to lead off the fourth, Trevor Story. This one lifted in the air, left field, and there's one down.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
And next for the Red Sox, Masataka Yoshida. His first at bat was a strikeout. That's a ball, went with the sweeper.
Love coming to Citizens Bank Park. Best ice cream in all of the league at the press level. It's only been around since 2004, but plenty of awesome history here already. It's the only stadium with multiple postseason no-hitters. Remember Roy Halladay did it back in 2010, and the Houston Astros threw a combined no-no in Game 4 of the 2022 World Series.
2 down, bases empty. So stepping in for Boston, Wilyer Abreu. Flied to right his first time. That one misses, and that's ball 1.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
And the 1-0. In the air, out towards right center. Marsh sizing this one up. Makes the grab, and that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the fourth, so digging in now for Philadelphia, Alec Bohm. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Goes down looking.
Now batting,
Max
left
Kepler at the
fielder,
plate.
Max Kepler.
Kepler in his 9th season, 32 years old, and he was born in Germany. That one ripped. That's back. Out of here. He made him pay for that one, and they add on. It's 3-0.
Got to keep that front shoulder closed and your body square to the plate, especially when you're facing a left-hander. He did all those things until the very last moment where that hip just popped. Hands came through, nice little lag to it. Carried out nicely.
JT Realmuto steps in. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. There's a strike. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Puts it away for the out.
Now batting, second baseman Bryson.
2 outs, base is empty. Bryson Stock digs in now. Fly to left his first time. In there, and it's 0-1. And
Ball
delivers
back
outside. And now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
On the ground to short. Dives, and he can't hang on. No throw, and the defense comes away with nothing.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Brandon Marsh getting ready to hit. Runner on the go. Pitch misses. Throw to second. Out at second. That ends the inning. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now 3-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. We go to the top of the fifth, and stepping in for Boston, Connor Wong. Wheeler back to work. In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
You know, these Red Sox, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. Strikeouts are a little easier to stomach in baseball today, but even by those standards, they're going down way too often, and I think they're having a hard time getting any momentum going as a result.
Outside low, and the count is 1-2. And there's a ball.
2 strikes.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Swings and misses. Picks up strikeout number 7. And next for the Red Sox, Ceddanne Rafaela. Walked his first time.
Boog, this guy's just a tremendously talented center fielder. Gold Glove caliber type out there. Offensively, he can do some things, but also has some streakiness as well. I think the key is just trying to find a way for him to be consistent day in and day out. He saves runs in the outfield, so that's going to buy him more time to work things out at the dish.
That's in for a strike. Just missed. The Phillies leading by 3, and we're at the top of the 5th. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
2-2 to count.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly, he had him fooled.
Back to the top of the lineup. Now here's the Red Sox leadoff hitter, Jarren Duran. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Just missed.
What's a good pitch there? Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
And that's another ball.
3 balls, no strikes.
That one finds the zone, and the count is 3-1. On the ground. Jump throw. It's there, and that's a great play. Red Sox go down quietly. They trail it here 3-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Leading off,
Phillies.
Brandon Marsh.
Center fielder, Brandon Marsh.
And that's
Count 1-0.
outside.
Hey.
The 1-1 is fouled off. And now 2-2.
2 strikes.
That was the sweeper, but it missed. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a
Now
3-2
batting,
pitch, and I tell you what, he
designated hitter,
earned that walk.
Kyle
Manager out of the dugout now,
Schwarber.
and he'll make a move to dip into the Red Sox bullpen. Garrett Crochet done for the day, and the home run really bit him today as he exits on the hook for the loss. New arm coming on after the
Now
break.
pitching for
A
Boston.
new pitcher in the game,
Number
Brennan
83.
Bernardino.
Still
Brennan
pretty early in the
Bernardino.
ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
So the lineup flips over, and Kyle Schwarber will come up. He's already homered in this game.
You have to be careful throwing him breaking pitches, even in an 0-0 count. He loves going after the off-speed stuff, and he's really good at hitting it.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Outside
1-1.
low, and it's 1-1.
1-1.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they boost their lead. It's 5-0. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
Here's Turner now. He's already homered here in this one. Right back to him on the mound. Slings to first, and that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th.
Up next for the Phillies, first baseman Bryce
Harper up now. I think one of my favorite moments from his 2024 season was his soccer-style celebration after he hit a home run in London.
Is that when we went with the knee slide?
Exactly, and really into it, too. He yelled, "I love soccer," over and over while going through the high-five line of the dugout.
When in Rome, as they say.
Or London. Rafaela makes the grab for the second
Up next
out.
for the Phillies, right fielder.
2 down,
Nick
bases empty.
Castellanos.
Now it's going to be Nick Castellanos, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And takes low for ball 1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Josh Winkowski up and throwing. Fitz also getting ready. Bases empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in. Last half of inning number 5. And another ball.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
That one misses, and that's ball 3. And there's the automatic. And that's ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Boom. In the box now. No balls and a strike.
0-1's the count.
Line drive, caught. But the Phils get 2 on this blast. And the lead is now 5-0. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. All set for the top of the 6th. And the batter now, Alex Bregman. That's to third. Boom. Gets it to first. And they get Bregman for the out.
Up next for the Red Sox, third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Devers now. 0 for 2 in this one. Popped up. Boom. Sizes this one up. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. Two outs, base is empty. And now the first baseman, Tristan Casas. That's a strike. 0-1. Out towards left center. Kepler on his way over. Drops into the glove. And that is that. So he's through 6 no-hit innings now. It's the Phillies 5 and the Red Sox nothing. Bottom of the 6th inning. And now for the Phillies, Max Kepler. That one finds the zone. 0-1. The Red Sox with some bullpen action. Justin Wilson, the veteran southpaw, is getting ready to come on if needed. Weissert, a right-hander, loosening up as well. Outside low. 1-1. Liner caught it second.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Here comes Real Muto. And first offering is fouled off. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Now batting.
2 down, base is empty. Bryson Stott stands in for the Phillies. 1 for 2. First pitch misses. Swing and a high fly ball left field. And that is that. Back here in Philadelphia, Trevor Story comes up to the plate.
Let's go, Phillies!
That catches the top part of the zone. Strike one. Stirring in the Phillies bullpen, Joe Ross. The veteran right-hander appears to be loosening up. Alvarado, a left-hander, also throwing. Foul ball. Oh, and 2 now. The other way. Oh, he gloves it.
Great hops right there, Boog. He timed it just right to bring that liner down, and he saved the knock.
Masataka Yoshida.
Next to hit, Masataka Yoshida. Just missed. The Phils leading by 5 here in the top half of inning number 7.
And that one is in for a strike at 95.
And it's 1-1. Foul ball there. Up the middle, Turner throws to first in time. 2 up, 2 down.
Well, we're clearly at that point in this ball game with the no-no going that we're anticipating seeing some history. Those infielders right now, they are on their toes, expecting the ball to be hit to them.
Still no hits on the board. 1 out away from taking the no-no into the 8th. Fastball in for a strike, and it's 0-1. Left field, Kepler in position, corrals it, and that'll do it.
Now pitching for Boston.
Now on the bump, Justin
Number
Wilson.
32.
And with the big deficit
Justin
on the scoreboard,
Wilson.
he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close
for
game.
the Phillies.
And digging in for
Center
Philadelphia,
fielder,
Brandon Marsh.
Marsh.
Wilson, a 6'2 southpaw, 37 years young. And he was a 5th-round pick back in 2008. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
You know, these Phils showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. The numbers say their chase rate, or swings at pitches outside the zone, is under 25%. And I think it's a big reason why they're scoring runs.
Just off the inside edge.
By not chasing out of the zone, they're getting good pitches to hit. When you can do that, you have a much better chance to square up the baseball and do damage like they have so far.
Base hit. And the leadoff man aboard. Here comes Schwartz to the plate. And the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone, stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
He swings and fouls one off. Step off, throw to first.
No, he's in
and he's
there.
back in safely. Marsh gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Way out front for strike 2.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
And the 0-2. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Tag safe at second. And good hustle to move up. That's
Now
a wild
batting,
pitch.
shortstop, Trey Turner.
Trey Turner now. Pickoff throw, and he's back in easily. And that one is inside. Lifted in the air, right field. Abreu. And there's 2 down. Here is Bryce Harper.
The first baseman, Bryce Harper.
In there for strike 1.
Some hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here at the bottom of the 7th. That's in there. That is strike 2.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
And that's downstairs. And that's ball 1. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Tied him up on a fastball inside. 1 left for Philadelphia, but they hold a 5-0 lead. We go to the 8th, and here's the catcher, Connor Wong. And this lineup is still hitless as we begin the 8th. Wheeler back to work. Right through there for a strike. Some bullpen action for Philadelphia. Tanner Banks, the young lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. And a swing and a miss.
Man, he is just dialed in right now. Every pitch thrown with so much conviction.
Got it. That's his 9th strikeout so far.
Well, really nice job of finishing the hitter off right there. Left side command, fastball firm to the outside corner. Tell you what, very difficult to do anything with that pitch, even if you do swing.
Cedar Rafaela up next for the Red Sox. And it's fouled away. The Red Sox still looking for their first hit in this one. Up and in, and the count is 1-1. And that's outside. Oh, and this one's hammered, and it's not coming back, and there goes the bid in history. It breaks up the no-no with a homer. It's 5-1. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth. Oh, and he was just 5 outs away from the no-hitter, Boog. Heck of a game he's had, an excellent performance, but now he's got to get right back to attacking the next guy.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Zach Wheeler won't go any further, and he was a tough nut to crack. Pretty stingy from start to finish. Back with the new arm after a quick break.
Now pitching.
Jose Alvarado will take over here.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
So back to the top of the order. Jarren Duran up next for the Red Sox. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. And that drops in for a strike. One out, base is empty, and a run in, and we're in the top of the 8th. And foul ball. Just a slow ground ball this time. Sends it to first. Quick recovery from the misplay. Pays off for the out.
Now batting, second baseman, Alex Bregman.
2 outs, base is empty. Now the number 2 hitter, Alex Bregman. And first offering is fouled off. Inside, almost got him. Fights it off. He'll see another. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. 1 in the inning, and it comes from a rather unlikely power source. It's now 5-1.
Now pitching for Boston.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we
Number
roll
57.
into the bottom of the 8th. Greg
Greg
Weissert.
Weissert.
Now at the plate, Nick
Leading
Castellanos.
off for the Phillies.
A walk and a
Right
pair of
fielder,
strikeouts.
Nick Castellanos.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
He was all over that one. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get
Third
through the
baseman,
infield. There's not a
Alex
whole lot of
Bohm.
time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
And here comes Alec Bohm. 0 for 3 in this one. That one ripped, but foul. Runner at first with no outs here. That misses. Ball 1. That one fouled off. That smash towards center. And it's caught for the out.
Now batting, left fielder, Max Kepler.
So digging in now for Philadelphia, Max Kepler. Runner takes off to the right side. Bregman on to first. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion.
Now batting, the catcher, J.T.
And now it is J.T. Realmuto. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. There's the strike. 95 of that one. Not close with that one, and it's a ball and a strike.
And that is out of play.
Castellanos at second with 2 down. Next
Ball
offering
2.
misses. 2-2.
2-2 the count.
Come on, Phillies, let's go.
Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. Phillies strand 1. They're up 5-1. Back here, Citizens Bank
Leadoff
Park,
for Boston.
and here
Third
is
baseman,
Devers.
Rafael Devers.
Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul. Fouled off left side. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
One ball, 2 strikes.
And now it's even up.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Count's full.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
5 foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
And Devers hits that one. Castellanos makes the grab, 1 down. Tristan Casas up next for the Red Sox. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. Sinker catches the zone at the knees. Base is empty, 1 away here at the top of the 9th. Close one, doesn't get the call. And the count even 1-1. Just missed. And that one clips the corner. And it remains 2-2. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. And they're down to their last out.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
Story stands in now and watches strike 1. The shortstop takes the ball. The 1-1 is fouled off. This could end it. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. That's the ball game.
These hitters had the long ball working for them today. 4 home runs had a lot to do with them coming out on top.
5-1 is how it ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.